I've come across quite a few extraordinary genealogical links. Never anything like this.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down celebs with fascinating royal, aristocratic or noble ancestry, however distant or tenuous.
Cumberbatch is due to play King Richard III in The Hollow Crown, The Wars of the Roses. He's also a cousin.
Number 10, Rose Leslie. Known for her roles in Game of Thrones and Downton Abbey, Leslie has a fascinating background.
My daddy was a fancy lord and I lived in a tower that touched the clouds.
Born Rose Eleanor Arbuthnot Leslie, she comes from the Scottish noble Leslie family. Her childhood home was Lickley Head Castle, a 15th century estate in Aberdeenshire. Rose's father, Sebastian Arbuthnot Leslie, is the Aberdeenshire chieftain of Clan Leslie, while her mother, Candida Mary Sybil Leslie, belongs to Clan Fraser.
Je suis prêt. Find a place in the hall.
Beyond her immediate family, Rose's lineage includes connections to King Charles II of England and Scotland. This heritage is part of her identity, providing her with a unique perspective and connection to history, which enriches her roles in period dramas.
That has been pretty influential in my life, yeah.
Number 9, Tom Hiddleston.
What am I?
You're my son.
What more than that?
This Prince of Asgard also has some low-key earthly royal connections. Born Thomas William Hiddleston, Hiddleston's great-great-grandfather, Sir Edmund Vestey, was a wealthy baronet, cementing his aristocratic roots.
We pray you to proceed, and justly and religiously unfold, if I may now with conscience make this claim.
Educated at prestigious institutions such as Eton College and the University of Cambridge, Hiddleston's upbringing was steeped in the traditions of British elite society. The background, combined with his classical training at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, has contributed to his nuanced portrayals of complex characters, seamlessly blending his heritage with his acting skills.
Such outward things dwell not in my desires. But if it be a sin to covet honour, I am the most offending soul alive.
Number 8, Hugh Grant. Particularly celebrated for his roles in romantic comedies, the famously Oxford University-educated Grant has intriguing historical connections.
Of course, the college knew I'd do it from the first day I came here, because my grandfather had done it, and my great-grandfather. We give the college a great deal of money, and they agree to punish us for our frivolity.
He is related to King Henry VII of England through a distant lineage, linking him to the Tudor dynasty. Grant's ancestry has connections to Scottish nobility, with his family tree tracing back to notable figures.
For some reason, I panicked and I went with genteel Edinburgh old lady. It was pretty much Janet from Dr. Finlay's case. Oh, well, hello now.
His mother, Finevola Susan MacLean, descended from the MacLeans of Scotland, a prominent clan with deep roots in Scottish history. Additionally, Grant's paternal great-grandfather, Dr. James Stewart, was a notable physician and historian.
My mother is determined to see me distinguished.
As?
Anything. A great orator, a leading politician, I think even a barrister would serve.
Number 7, Maggie and Jake Gyllenhaal.
I have to help you with it. It is actually Gyllenhaal.
Hello?
There it is. There it is right there.
What is...
This dynamic sibling duo traces part of their heritage to a Swedish noble family. This family lineage dates back to the 17th century, with roots in the military, being ennobled in 1652 under Queen Christina of Sweden.
We look forward to our further meeting with you. We would like news of your men of genius.
Jake and Maggie's ancestor, Niels Gunnarsson Hall, was the progenitor of this noble line, having served as a cavalry lieutenant, and this history is preserved through the family's noble surname, distinguishing their storied past. The Gyllenhaal's noble status is highlighted by their coat of arms, a symbol of their historical significance and contributions to Swedish society.
We're pretty great people. I mean, I'm half Swedish, but
Yes.
We're pretty great people, and we come with simple instructions.
Number 6, Ralph Fiennes.
All you have to do is tell me what it's worth to you. What's a person worth to you?
No. What's one worth to you?
This star may be the king of dark roles, like his starring turns in Schindler's List and the Harry Potter series, but he also has significant bloodlines. He is an 8th cousin to Prince Charles, stemming from a shared ancestry with King James II of Scotland. Fiennes boasts ties to the Twistleton-Wycombe-Fiennes family, an English aristocratic family with deep historical roots.
Back then, to be called a gentleman would have been a death sentence. Not the mark of honor it is today.
His father, Mark Fiennes, was a farmer and photographer, while his mother, Jennifer Lash, was a novelist and painter. Educated at institutions such as Bishop Wordsworth School and the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, Fiennes' background reflects a blend of the arts and nobility.
I can add colours to the chameleon, change shapes with Proteus for advantages, and set the murderous Machiavel to school. Can I do this and cannot get a crown?
Number 5, Hilary Duff.
I have to take a picture of this to send to my mom, but it's gonna have to be like a pano because it's so long.
It's very unusual.
God, I have so many questions. I don't even know where to begin.
This singer and actor has a fascinating personal history. She is a descendant of King Edward III of England through her father's side. This connection places her as the 18th cousin of Queen Elizabeth II, making Duff one of the closest American celebrities related to the royal family. Her ancestry includes Alexander Spotswood, a British Army officer and colonial governor of Virginia, who is the 10th great-grandson of Edward III.
So what I'm really gathering looking at this house is that Alexander Spotswood was a boss, like a really important man.
Furthermore, Hilary Duff's roots extend beyond the English monarchy. She is also connected to Robert the Bruce, the famous Scottish king known for leading Scotland during the First War of Scottish Independence against England.
I just feel honored that I have this line of strong people who fought for what they believed in. There's so many stories, and there's so much to be proud of.
Number 4, Brooke Shields. Here's a model example of a celebrity with roots in aristocracy. Shields is a direct descendant of Henry IV of France, also known as Henry of Navarre, who was the first French monarch of the House of Bourbon.
Where we're sitting now is a huge building overlooking a vast courtyard, much bigger than anything we have in Britain. And it is the great palace in which Henry IV, your ancestor, lived.
Shields' lineage extends through her father's side, with her paternal grandmother, Donna Marina Torlonia, belonging to an Italian noble family. The Torlonia family held princely status in Italy, further cementing Shields' heritage.
This one is a banker to the Vatican.
Wow. How fascinating, really?
Yes, they made so much money they could marry into the high nobility.
Additionally, her maternal ancestry encompasses ties to French, Italian, and German nobility. Brooke Shields' distinguished family ties adds genuine historical depth to her career in the spotlight.
A saint, and you have a great king, and you've got Philip II, who's not a bad king, Charles V, a great emperor, Ferdinand, another emperor. You've got it all.
Got it all.
Everything.
Number 3, Paris Hilton.
The things that I love are obviously things that sparkle, because who doesn't like to sparkle?
This socialite, actress, and businesswoman has notable historical connections. She is a descendant of Conrad Hilton, the founder of Hilton Hotels, which established the Hilton family's prominence.
You want the celebrity treatment no matter who you are. It matters where you stay.
That's hot.
Totally.
More specifically, Paris Hilton's lineage traces back to European nobility through her maternal grandmother, Baroness de Longueuil. The title of Baroness de Longueuil is a Canadian peerage granted by King Louis XIV of France in 1700. Her great-grandfather, Jean de Longueuil, was the 4th Baron of de Longueuil. This aristocratic title is one of the few hereditary titles recognized by the Monarch of Canada, tying Paris Hilton to both American entrepreneurial success and European nobility.
If I was a bag, this would be me. It's covered in over 60,000 Swarovski crystals. I can't remember how much it costs.
Number 2, Benedict Cumberbatch.
I do but dream on sovereignty. Like one that stands upon a promontory and spies a far-off shore.
This beloved heartthrob, widely admired for his roles in Sherlock and the MCU, is distantly related to King Richard III of England, linking him to the Plantagenet dynasty. Cumberbatch's lineage also incorporates ties to prominent British families, with his ancestors serving in significant roles throughout history.
We are in Buckingham Palace, at the very heart of the British nation. Sherlock Holmes put your trousers on.
What for?
His paternal great-great-grandfather, Henry Alfred Cumberbatch, was a diplomat who served at the Consul General of Queen Victoria in Turkey and Lebanon. Educated at prestigious institutions such as Harrow School and the University of Manchester, Cumberbatch's background reflects a blend of noble heritage and academic excellence.
Lost long, forever found, or sensed you from the backstage of my death, as kings glimpse shadows on a battleground.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Madonna.
High flying adored, so young, the instant queen.
You may not have expected this one, but Madonna indeed has some royal relatives in her line. She is related to Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, making her a distant cousin of British royalty. Madonna's family history also includes ties to French-Canadian ancestors who were part of the original settlers in Quebec, with some tracing back to French nobility. Her heritage has also been shown to have distant connections to King Edward III of England, and her family tree even extends very distantly to French King Louis IX. Plus, she herself is now music royalty, so that counts too, right? What other celebs could have made this list? Let us know in the comments.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.